Welcome back, everybody, to the Base Lesbian Podcast. As always, I am your host, Kara, and with me today is my wife and my lovely co-host, Lily.
That's Mimi!
And today, I just thought we could get into it with some Twitter's trendings. Some trending news that's happening in the mainstream
Just shit
media.
people are talking about, yeah.
First off with Elon motherfucking Musk.
He took that over.
Twitter.
He took that shiz
He
over.
fired the fucking CEOs and all the fucking misinformation board people and the
that
people
chick who was on
censored,
Joe Rogan.
Yep, that censored the New York Post. Like all of them. Fucking, you're out. Bye.
Beautiful. Let that sink in.
That was funny that he brought the sink to the headquarters. I didn't realize that that's what he did at first.
Glenn Beck straight up added him and was like, yo, we're starting like a internet museum and we would love it if you would donate the sink.
The sink?
The sink. He was like, that would be pretty iconic.
That is so ridiculous.
It's badass. We need an internet museum.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's already a museum. Well, unless they delete stuff from it, I guess.
No, a museum about the internet.
Oh,
the
about the internet.
The internet and like social media and stuff like that.
Are we going to include the incels on 4chan and...
Yes. We're gonna they're gonna be down a dark alley in the museum, and you need to have a special ticket to get in to see that. It's only reserved for special kinds of people.
Yeah, bring your cum-stained sock and go down to
Apparently, that's what everyone thinks Twitter's going to turn into now that Elon Musk has taken over.
They're like freaking out, dude. Which I don't get. I'm like, do you really think he's like the next Hitler? Like, genuinely, do you think this dude's the next Hitler? Do you think he has the potential?
No.
But Hitler was charismatic and people loved him. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but like Hitler, pretty soon. I don't know. He didn't
started killing Jews.
Did Elon Musk give his employees and the people who work for him fucking meth?
True.
Or testosterone to amp them up and make them work harder? No.
I just don't see like what makes him a bad dude. Like I don't get why people hate him. I mean, I don't love him. I mean, I don't worship the fucking ground he walks on, but I just don't understand why people loathe him so much.
There's like I think the pros outweigh the cons, honestly. I don't know. I haven't seen him with pictures with Epstein. If they're out there, I mean, there's just shit with Trump out there, and you can choose to believe that.
Right.
But I think Elon Musk is one of the better ones. If there had to be better ones, there's very few, and I can really only think of Elon Musk.
I would like to think so. I mean, like, there are people that think that... I was looking online, I'm like, why do people hate Elon Musk? I Googled it, because I'm like, why? I don't know why. And I went to Google, because I know Google will show me the biased sources for that.
Totally.
And so I was, like, looking, and I was, like, looking on Reddit, and people were like, oh, well, he's just... really rich and he's wanting to colonize space with his kids and all this stuff. And I'm just like, okay, is that all you have? Is that he's rich?
You guys just hate to see an African-American man get ahead. You just can't stand when an African-American man gets ahead.
Y'all are just racist. You're just racist.
Checkmate.
Checkmate. I mean, there is some weird shit with his dad, though. Like, did you know his dad was like, the only purpose for us on life is to procreate as much as possible, and he married, like, his stepdaughter?
Okay, dude, listen,
you know
first of
of
all, it's okay that it's a stepdaughter. It could have been a real daughter.
I don't know if that was a stepdaughter or a real daughter. I can't remember. I think it was stepdaughter, though, I want to say.
Second of all, I feel like Jeff Bezos had his big dick rocket.
Yeah,
he went to astronaut
ridiculous.
In a big schlong rocket.
Yeah, but fuck Jeff Bezos, though. And I don't hate him because he's rich. I just fucking hate him. I think he's conniving. He's bought One Medical, that whole fucking medical practice. Why is Amazon going into the medical field? I don't like that.
It's definitely sus.
It's sus.
But yeah, I see what you mean with Elon Musk, with his dad being weird. But I haven't seen any of that translate into Musk, other than him literally being like, I've got like 8 kids. And the world, we shouldn't be thinking the world is overpopulated. Like, that's all he said. He's not telling everyone to have 8 kids.
Well, yeah, he thinks that our duty is to have children, which I think is
true.
Is. I think that is the duty. I mean,
that's
it's
the
one
biological
thing if you choose
imperative.
not to, and I think that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
I don't disagree with your choice to not have kids because I get it. But I think that if you're talking about a pure duty, we should be having kids. Like, people should be having kids if they want to have kids. Like, we shouldn't be telling people who want to have kids don't have kids in a world that's so crazy and chaotic. It's like history's always been crazy and chaotic and really fucking shitty. But I don't know. And then I guess people hate him because he supported Trump, but he didn't really support Trump. He just was against the fact that he was fucking banned, that a sitting president was banned. Mm-hmm. So I'm like looking forward to when they fucking reinstate his ass.
Well, Trump said he would never come back on Twitter.
But if Elon was like, do you want to come back though? And like,
yeah, how much of a power play would it be to be like, nah.
Yeah.
No.
I get no.
China's gonna work its way on there. No.
China's already on there.
They're on TikTok.
Yeah, delete fucking TikTok. If you have that shit on your fucking phone. No, delete that shit. It's spyware.
Get rid of that shit.
It can get into all of the apps on your phone.
All of the really popular reels are all on Instagram anyway.
Yeah, I mean, really. What are you missing?
You're not missing anything.
Get off of TikTok. Unless you want your shit stolen, but...
Everyone is in a tizzy of a Twizzy.
Of a Twizzy.
Of a Twizzy. A tizzy of a Twizzy.
Cry more. I don't care. Like,
Cope.
Get off of Twitter then and go to fucking Reddit and just ruin it even more than you already have, because Reddit is just a new Tumblr.
Dude, it's a cesspool.
It's so annoying. Well, speaking of Reddit, I'm on some of these subreddits. I'm on some of the fucking crafting Reddits and shit. And even the crafting Reddits are political as fuck.
They're vicious.
They're vicious. The women on there are rude. And they just are like against you unless you were a liberal. Like, people will post like liberal projects that they've made, like knitting and stitching and all that stuff. And I'm like, why?
I tune on to Reddit to relax.
I know. I don't want to see this crap. I don't want to see dumbasses arguing on the internet about who is right and who is wrong. I don't care.
No one gives a shit. Also, if we are going to argue about that, it shouldn't be censored.
Word. That's the whole thing Elon keeps saying, is like, we should be able to have fucking dialogue. And obviously we will have content moderation with regards to actual violence.
Yes. So, oh my God, relating to this, I don't know if you saw, but LeBron straight up posted a tweet because someone had like, I think they added LeBron, or they had tweeted something being like, there's been like upwards of 500% increase in use of the N-word.
Holy shit.
And LeBron straight up was like, if this is the truth, this is concerning, this is alarming AF and whatever. And Elon Musk retweeted it and just said this is 100% false. And then he also added in there, if there is any increase whatsoever, like, we haven't even put in our safety board yet. Like, this is all Twitter's previous shit.
Wow.
Twitter, like, we don't have access over that anymore.
Damn. Well, I mean, didn't he hire like all of his Tesla people when he onboarded Twitter officially? Like,
he brought on like the engineer team.
That way they could have access to the code, right? So that way Twitter's people couldn't fuck with it.
Yeah, but I think he said like at the time that this increase was released, like, they had no control over it. It was still on Twitter's.
Wow.
But everyone's trying to play it like Elon Musk is allowing it.
Well, of course they are, because they just want to vilify him, because they want to be the ones that are right.
They need some copium.
Yeah.
They need to inhale some copium.
Get over it.
Cry harder. No one cares.
Cry harder, honestly.
Sorry you can't shut down the 20th century town square. It's not allowed.
I'm sorry people have opinions that you don't like. I mean, seriously.
Get over yourself.
Like, I don't understand why you have to concern yourself with opinions of others. Like, that's what when I go on Twitter or when I go on Reddit and shit, and I want to get in an argument with somebody, I will start writing a comment and then I will fucking delete it. Because I'm like,
lions do not concern themselves with the opinions of sheep.
Word. Is that a Bible scripture?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. But
it's something.
Like, I don't understand why people care so much. Like, even in the last few posts I've made on Instagram, people are like arguing in the comments, and I'm like, why? Why are you arguing in the comments? Who fucking cares?
Like, who cares? Who gives any two shits?
No one's reading
about it. And also, at the same time, why are you giving a shit if we're talking about something non sequitur like an election?
Oh my God.
Or about mRNA vaccines, then you gotta give a shit.
So ridiculous. I just don't get why people care. I really don't. I'm like, nobody, you can't change anybody's mind in this day and age, honestly.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame.
Maybe with Elon Musk being in charge, that will change.
Maybe
because
Twitter being free, yeah.
Yeah, people won't. Oh my God, did you see that, like, some bitch in Germany or Europe was like, the bird will fly under our laws here in Germany.
Oh my God.
Because
Whatever.
Elon posted the bird is freed.
Okay, Nazis. Like, seriously. What kind of statement is that? Like, what kind of statement is that to say? I don't get it.
A really fucking dicky one.
Dude, when doctors have been censored for saying shit about the COVID vaccines, when fucking, like, the New York Post was censored during an election year on purpose because it was releasing information about a candidate, it's like, you don't get to sit there and say, like, Elon Musk is going to ruin the world because he wants to have freedom of diverse opinion and freedom of speech on a platform.
He could put $44 billion to so many other things. He had to waste it on social media just so he had control over that.
He's not wasting it. He's also still a fucking billionaire, dumbasses. He's also spending billions of dollars to fucking send shit to space. What the fuck are you doing? I mean, really? Ooh. What are you doing? You're bitching about it on your computer. Eating Doritos or some shit.
Maybe using Starlink.
Maybe. Yeah. Although I want that shit. Give me some Starlink.
I know.
I want that fast.
Yeah, lucky fucking Ukrainians getting Starlink for free.
The Ukrainians get Starlink?
For free. He is supplying them for free, the Ukrainian government and Ukraine with fucking Starlink.
Because of the Russia invasion?
Yeah, because of the fucking shit. Yeah.
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you're in a quote-unquote war, but here's some free internet. Here's some free internet. Enjoy. Give that to the people of Iran. Bitch.
They'll get beheaded.
Yeah, well. I hope the women are okay in Iran, dude. I really do. I hope they're okay.
You know? Me too.
Yeah, but they've got to work their shit out. Like, this is just what happens when you have an oppressive culture and society goes through a shift. Like,
all of our societies had to do that.
Yeah.
We all have to go through the shifts and the changes of time.
The civil rights movement had to happen, and people died in the civil rights movement to, like, get us to where we are today. So
yeah.
It's like, it's just the same
thing. And every
thing.
conflict ever.
Yeah, every fucking conflict ever. But I hope that they're okay. But I don't know. I just think it's funny that people are crying over this Twitter thing. I saw a Washington Post article, and I think CNN also mimicked the same article, and it was basically something to the effect of, this is a dangerous time for society that Elon Musk has acquired Twitter, and he's just going to make it an alt-right hellscape, and this is so bad for society. And I'm just like, why? Like, what? Do the people that actually read Washington Post and CNN, first of all, do the people that read Washington Post actually pay for their shit? How much money do you think they're making? Because half of their articles are just under a paywall. Same thing with the New York Times.
Well, and they're run by Bezos.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Why do they have news under a paywall? That's fucked up to me. But anyway, do the people that actually read these stupid fucking news organizations, like, actually believe that shit? That believe that, like, Elon Musk doing this is a danger to society?
Yes.
Just like how they believed January 6th was, like, worse than 9/11.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They do.
So fucking stupid, dude. I don't understand that.
It's a joke.
I don't understand that.
Because they're just emotionally brainwashed. They get you young.
Yeah, thanks, university.
They get you your activism in there early.
Yeah, they do. Starting in middle school and high school via the internet.
The interwebs. Yep. They latch their claws in there.
I hate this world.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
If anyone's watched Futurama, you'll know that reference.
Or has seen the meme.
Yeah, have you seen
iFunny? Anybody ever been on iFunny?
No.
Grow up.
Dead. What else?
What did you just say to me?
I said iFunny is dead.
I don't think that's even possible.
It's dead. It's just Facebook memes now.
It's always been Facebook memes.
Well, I hate it.
Well, no one asked. So, I like iFunny.
We'll save this meme argument for later, okay? off air. On next week's episode, Lee and I get divorced.
Over iPhone.
Over memes. What else do we have to talk about on our agenda about Twitter? Oh, we could talk about Pelosi's husband and his gay lover.
Oh my god!
So you go into this because you know more about it than I do.
I just know the headlines of what people are talking about, but I guess allegedly, apparently, there was a guy in his underwear with 2 hammers in the Pelosi office, in the Pelosi home at 2 a.m. And he beat the shit out of fucking Paul Pelosi.
Allegedly. Well, and then isn't this guy like, isn't there pictures of the front of his house and he's got like a BLM flag and he's got a gay pride flag?
They're trying to paint him as being like a right wing fucking neo-Nazi, but then he's got BLM shit. He's a hippie. He's got rainbow flags and shit. It's like, he's one of your guys.
Like, that's not a right wing thing at all. At all.
Nope-sies, it's not.
So, but then you said Elon fucking tweeted about it, right? And said that this seems sus.
Yeah, because Hillary Clinton had actually like put out an article on it. She retweeted an article about it and was like, "This is fucking awful. Who could ever do this? Oh my god, I'm sending all of my love and wishes to the Pelosi family." And then Elon fucking comments under it with an article that literally, it's deleted now. He deleted it because he didn't want to get Clintonized.
Clintonized, yeah.
But it basically was like, I think there's more to this story than what's being led on.
Dun, dun,
dun!
I think he's probably with a gay
Sex
lover.
Games.
Yeah.
We're doing sexy games.
But who do you think actually beat him up? Do you think it was the gay lover? Or do you think it was like Pelosi or like a hired assassin or something?
Pelosi's fucking crypt keeper ass could have beaten anyone?
I don't know, dude. She's got enough Botox in her fucking face to like
die.
light a fire the size of a stadium. I swear to God. But like, she fucking,
no, man.
She's a reptilian ass fucking bitch. I hate that bitch.
She did not beat him up. She did not beat him up.
You think she hired someone to beat him up though?
Maybe.
Do you think it was the underwear guy? Like,
maybe.
At first they were.
I think the lover thing is kind of a lot.
Well, they were framing it as like he was a crackhead or something, like a crazy person, and then they framed it as right wing, and then the shit came out, like the theory came out of him being gay, right? So it was like that was the development. I could see it being a gay lover.
I don't know why she would want to put a hit on him when he's the one who does all of her stock exchanges.
Well, maybe he made some bad deals. Like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, maybe he like lost a bunch of money. Maybe he lost a bunch of her money.
Got a little too big for his britches.
Like, do you think he's gonna live? I hope he lives. I mean, I don't want to wish death upon anybody.
He's gonna be fine. They said he's gonna be fine. He's doing brain surgery. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, because he had a skull fracture or something.
I don't know. Whatever happens when you get beat up with a hammer. Probably some nasty shit. I don't know.
Probably. What if Pelosi resigns from it?
She's not gonna. You're fucking telling me she's gonna? I'll need to sell my soul before I resign.
That fucking bitch, dude. That fucking bitch, dude.
They're all bitches.
I hate all of them. I hate all of them in the government. Get rid of all of them. Like, if fucking AOC runs for president in 2024 and fucking wins, I'm gonna go ape shit.
It's gonna be whatever version of modern Hitler would be.
Actually, though, like,
we don't even know what it looks like because we can't imagine. If anyone
is gonna be a Hitler, it would be her, dude. Her or Elon, whatever, Omar.
Elon Omar.
Yeah. The one who fucked her brother, who married her brother or some shit.
Who never wants to admit it.
Yeah, you married your fucking brother, bitch.
You fuck your fucking brother, bitch.
Disgusting.
Disgusting!
I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I feel like every fucking day gets crazier. Like, Kanye's a fucking anti-Semitic person, I guess, now. I don't know anything
Barred from
about
banks. I have no idea what's going on.
But I don't agree with him being banned from JP Morgan and fucking Adidas and Balenciaga and
you guys don't find issue
Twitter.
with that?
Like, I feel like that's crazy.
Like, what if you made a tweet and then bam, that happened to you?
Well, and so far the only thing that I've seen that he said that's anti-Semitic is that, well, it's not even really. He just said that all the Jews own all the media. And I'm just like, but that's true though.
But like, Jewish people own like 95% of the wealth.
Yeah. I mean, I think he was saying it in the context of like, that's bad. And I don't want to get into a fucking debate about that. But
there's no need to debate about it. It's just like
he's crazy.
It's the same thing of like they're mostly men too. Like, okay, sorry.
What if he gets Clintonized though? Because he's fucking.
Why? I don't think the Clintons need to go after Ye. Do you? Do you think they want to be? They're in like the fucking WEC, dude, or the what is it? The World Economic Forum.
WEF, yeah, the 2030 agenda.
No, for real. They're not giving a shit about Ye.
They're
giving a shit about world domination.
Well, I did see a meme the other day that I was like, this is really good, was that the media is focusing so much on Kanye, but like still, we don't have Epstein's list.
Okay, but like, if you were going to dominate a whole planet and you were going to take it down as an organization and you were the lead head of that organization, how would you do it nowadays?
Internet. Like
how would you do it through the internet?
You'd probably would need to hack. You would need to have like a cyber hack of
like shut down everyone's internet and be like, you work for me now, and if you don't, I'm taking everything away.
I mean,
people don't need the internet. We just came up with that fucking how long ago? We can go back to before then.
Are you talking about like a societal thing? Like somebody?
Yeah, dude, I'm talking about society? Like fucking Illuminatis who want us to be breathing soma when we get too uppity. What? They're trying it. Someone is trying to get us there. How do you think it would happen? I think that's a good question.
I mean, I feel like it's already happening. I mean, we have chemicals in our food that cause us cancer. They have chemtrails. They have fucking air pollution up the wazoo. Our oceans are filled with trash. Like, we have no farmland. Bill Gates is owning up over all the farmland. Millennials can't buy homes. Like, we're already at a point in society where, like, we could easily be... I don't know. I think we could. I think we could be controlled right now. Like
I think they're definitely trying to, but half of the population is not down for it.
That's the thing.
So how do you get that other half of the population?
You're not going to.
You kill them.
You kill them, yeah. And I think most people would die for their freedom, because I would be that kind of person. I would die. I would rather die than live in a Brave New World type scenario
100%.
Or 1984. Like 100%. I'm not living in that. Or Children of Men. I would rather die. Because that's crazy. Yeah. Society would be total anarchy, and fucking people are fucking insane.
That they would become barbarians.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that was a good movie.
Yeah, if y'all haven't watched that, it's on HBO Max, The Barbarian. It's fucking weird.
Trippy. Super good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like if you're gonna take over, there's a lot that goes into that.
Yeah, I feel
like it's a lot of different fronts. You have to demoralize people, and you need to make them feel like they need to rely on the government and another outside third party for everything.
Some would say a lot of people that's already happened. I mean, we saw that with COVID. People fucking wearing masks.
Right. Not even questioning it.
Like
getting the vaccine, not even questioning it.
Dude, my family members have gotten their 4th fucking boosters. They told me that
like,
today.
What is that doing for you, though? Why do you give a fuck?
I don't get it. I don't get it. I won't even get my flu
why do you guys
vaccine.
give a fuck if people are getting these boosters? Like,
why is that information still being censored with alerts on Instagram and still being shadow banned like that?
That's concerning.
Like, that's a problem. Like, that's a problem. I mean, I guess people could say that you could justify a reason for the alerts during the height of the pandemic. I don't agree with that.
No.
But I guess that there could be an argument made for that because there was a lot of craziness going on during that pandemic.
That's allowed.
Yeah, that's allowed. And it shouldn't be censored. And it still shouldn't be censored.
No.
It's years later.
Like, if you're a good social media website, you're going to see what's trending. You're going to see what people are going to talk about. You're going to see what's nutso.
Yeah.
And you're going to try and if you're a responsible social media website, you're going to put shit out there that's going to rebuke the craziness, and put people at ease. Not completely ban them from seeing certain aspects of the argument.
Yeah, and then deplatforming them so much so, like my fucking coworker.
There's no trust.
Who they've gotten her IP address, and she can't make an account on any platform at all from any device in her home.
She was QAnon-y though, right?
She was. But, I mean, even her boyfriend's the same way, and he wasn't really QAnon-y. But, like, he's banned from everything. Like, all the IP addresses in their home are fucking banned from everything.
I feel like You should not have the power to do that.
No.
No one should have the power or hold the power in their hands to do that.
No.
It's fucked up.
At all.
Where's Guy Fawkes? It's coming that time. This is going to come out. Yes.
What?
This episode is going to come out like around... Remember.
The 4th of November.
Yeah.
Or the 5th of November.
Is it the 5th or the 4th?
The 5th.
Okay.
Remember, the 5th of November. We should watch that.
We should. It's a great movie, y'all.
I'm sure most people have seen it. V for Vendetta. If you
Obviously.
haven't, get with the fucking program. If you haven't, thank you very much. And Children of Men. How many times
and while
have
you're
I
at
said to
it,
watch that?
Interstellar, Alien, Prometheus, Don't Breathe, I don't know.
There's a lot of good ones. I'm sure we could just make a whole podcast episode of just all the good movies.
Watch them all.
Yeah.
Well, I have high hopes for Twitter. I'm very excited. So. I go on there quite a lot more.
You do. You run our Twitter page. As a reminder, y'all, go follow it. It's at @based_lesbian_. We have 94 followers now.
Woo! Exciting.
But that's significantly less than the Instagram page, which is what I run. So get on Twitter.
Well.
You know what? Speaking of Twitter, though, I saw a video by Hey Judith Rose on Instagram. And she's been banned a bunch of times. But
talking about,
she straight up said, if you're on Twitter, you need to go report this account.
Yep.
And I went and looked at it, and it's called an account called Maps Against Groomers. Let me just read you their Twitter bio in case by the time this episode is released, it's deleted. And
Contain
I hope
your
it's
rage.
fucking deleted. But it's a picture. Okay, so their fucking background photo is an adult man nudging the chin of a child, and it just says Maps Against Groomers.
Dude.
And their description says, a coalition of MAPs and MAP allies against the anti-sexual indoctrination of children, the medicalization of sexuality, and the criminalization of youth.
What's a MAP ally? Someone who deserves prison time?
All of them should be put in a wood chipper. And that's what I said. I straight up reported their account twice. I've retweeted or quote tweeted a couple of their shit just saying that you're fucking disgusting and you should be rotting in prison. And like pedophilia. Like there was a tweet that they posted that said the plus in LGBTQIA plus does not stand for pedophiles, sadly. Fuck off.
Fuck. That's not an orientation. It's an illness. You've got something wrong with you. To associate yourself with the LGBT community is an insult
to LGBT.
And really, you're just outing yourself as a pedo.
Yeah, but they want to destigmatize it. This
Fuck
whole fucking
you.
thing, this whole fucking account is so disgusting. They had this whole thing being like, we don't support the abuse of children, but we also support the right of MAPs to access information and support regarding their condition in a society which is violently opposed to their existence. In accordance with Twitter rules.
I am violently opposed to your existence. You are correct.
I'm always going to be violently opposed to your
Can we just go back to the time where pedophiles really just tried to keep it under wraps and you guys like were not offending because you knew that you would get killed if you did?
I'm floored, but also at the same time I'm not shocked that accounts like this exist because of course they would. I mean, of course there are people that are this depraved and disgusting. And then there's like a bunch of comments in here, and this is where I almost argued with somebody, but I'm just like, I'm not, because you think that pedophilia is about the love between a child and an adult. And that was literally this person's tweets, just being like, we need to destigmatize it because pedophilia gets a bad rap because of the trauma that some child-adult relationships experience.
No.
That was a real fucking tweet I read by somebody today.
No.
And I'm not going to screenshot this shit because I want it to burn off the internet. And I don't want to give it energy. But at the same time, like, we also need to talk about these people. And we need more people to be violently against this. I'm sorry. Like, and I'm not advocating for you to go fucking kill people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that pedophiles should not ever be given any kind of sympathy.
This.
Yeah.
Aggressively
report
this.
Account. Report people like this. It's disgusting. And they were talking about like how groomer is just a buzzword and like how. No. And then there was another comment from a MAP sympathizer that was like, you guys are calling for violence for people who are just non-offending and desperately asking for help and acceptance. And it's like, but first of all, it's different for a pedophile to be like, I know this is wrong and I want to get help so I don't reoffend, versus a pedophile who's like, I want you to still accept me in society though as a normal person. Because I'm not going to do that.
No, I refuse.
I'm not going to do that. That's a disorder.
You're not owed that.
It's like, it's literally like if people wanted Jeffrey Dahmer to come out and be like, I want you to accept the fact that I'm a cannibal and I eat people and drill holes into their skulls. Like, you know what I mean? I hate to get graphic, but it's like that's the same level to me.
Yeah, it is.
I want you to accept that I have this monstrous...
That I like touching kids.
Yeah. This monstrous desire to touch
That's
kids.
it. I like touching kids. Please accept that.
No.
And let me be your neighbor.
No.
Let me come to your barbecues.
No.
And just see me as a normal human being.
No. Gat.
No. 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love. I'm in the house. Come on. No, motherfucker.
I'm gonna fucking try it, dude.
Not today.
Not today, Satan.
No.
I have such a hard time with people. Like, that's... I told you about the time that I had a follower reach out to me and said, you know, why can't we have sympathy for some of these pedophiles? Because, you know, some of them come from traumatic backgrounds. And when she said this, I got immediately triggered because I was like, how fucking dare you even try and make an argument for why pedophiles deserve sympathy? But then I took a step back and I was like, okay, she is coming from a perspective of like, these people are human. I get it. Coming from a fucked up family that I won't go into detail, okay, but I have a lot of this shit in my family, okay? Disgusting people that are no longer alive, thank God. But I understand where she's coming from. And I straight up told her, just because you have had a traumatic background and a traumatic upbringing does not give you the right to inflict the same trauma onto another person. And that does not mean that you are guaranteed my sympathy just because you've been through some shit. Because you know what? Newsflash?
Everyone's been through some shit.
Everyone's been through some shit.
Whoop-de-doo. I'm not a pedophile.
I'm not going to fucking murder people and touch kids and shit. The people that do that have a problem psychologically. And this is the problem in this day and age, is that people aren't willing to call that shit out.
No.
Because it's the same shit with the gender stuff.
No.
It's the same crap of being like, why aren't we telling people who are coming out as non-binary that that's ridiculous? That's ridiculous.
I don't know. Maybe now it'll change. Maybe those people will actually get fucking reported. I reported them on 4 different fucking tweets.
Yeah, me too. I reported them too. And it looks like, going through it right now, that some of their tweets have been deleted, so they keep trying to tweet, but like, they're getting deleted, so I'm glad. Justice.
Get deleted off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Delete yourself.
Bye.
Please.
Bye. We have no need for you.
No need.
We're in a civilized society now where pedophilia is not normalized.
No, we bred that out.
Yeah, we fucking did. Bitch.
You know how you breed it out? Oh, there's an aggressive puppy? Okay.
Old yeller ya.
Bye.
See you later. It's like Stephen Crowder says, like, all pedophiles and rapists should be castrated.
Yeah.
Like, should just straight up be castrated.
Yep.
And I agree with that. I mean, like, if we're going to try and treat them like people, and be like, okay, you get your shit cut off.
I just can't believe that you got, like, they have the gall now to fucking, like, actually come out and be like, I'm a map.
I know.
I'm like,
what happened to, like, we need Chris Hansen to come back.
We do.
We need that.
We need to, like, and, like, isn't it weird? I feel like crime documentaries are coming out all the time.
I know.
Like, it's in our awareness.
A lot. Like, are people getting desensitized to it? So that's why they're falling for all the bullshit of, like, minor attracted people.
Or maybe we're seeing all of these heinous crimes, so people are coming out and they're like, well, I'm a MAP. This is the abbreviation. It's not as scary of a term as pedophile. And I've never done these Jeffrey Dahmer things. I've only touched kids.
Oh my God, it fills my body with rage.
Oh,
makes
yeah.
my blood fucking
It just,
boil.
Yep, it just makes me...
if someone said that to me in front of my face, dude, I would not be able to hold myself back.
We don't have the maternal response yet because we don't even have kids. But even right now, I'm like, well, I'm gonna get my bat.
No, because no kid deserves that at all. At all. And I saw a really good video by Grand Old Evan on Instagram. Do you know him? He's a gay guy.
Nah.
He's cool, but he plays piano, and he did this one piano song where he was just like, I'm a gay person and I'm against children being sexualized really young. Like, I don't think that children should be taught gender and sexual orientation and all this stuff because it does hypersexualize them from a young age. And he was saying it from the perspective of that he was a gay kid. He's like, I was a gay kid and I didn't even know it, and I still turned out fine.
Totally.
And I didn't
that was me.
need that. Yeah. Like, he's like, I didn't need that indoctrination to know that I was gay.
I grew up with the opposite of that.
Yeah.
I grew up with Catholics.
The anti-gay shit.
I literally grew up, and even then, nothing was mentioned about gay people. Like, no one was, for as long as I was in school with Catholics, no one was talking bad about gay people.
Wow.
And I was in the antithesis of that community, of that LGBT community, is the religious community.
See, I grew up in a church that was kind of anti-gay, actually. Like, my church pastor, which I think he was gay.
Did you go to Catholic school? Or
No,
Catholic mass?
No, I wasn't Catholic.
Well, maybe that's why.
I was Foursquare Christian, and my family, like, had a hand in starting this church, and so every time we would go, I always thought my pastor was gay, but he would always have sermons where he'd be like, it's not natural. Like, they weren't, like, super hateful like Westboro Baptist, but they were just like, it's not natural and it's not advised.
I literally...
And it's a sin.
I went to a priest when I was 14 years old in confession, and I told him I was gay. And he said, that's beautiful, and God loves you.
That's the correct perspective, I think.
He literally said it doesn't make any difference to me.
If God created us all, man.
This priest, who I only knew for 1 year.
Wow.
He was just like, I don't see you any differently.
But religion is bad and hateful, and
all priests are touching little boys.
Not all of them.
Stop.
Not all of them.
We get it. We get it. You've got beef against religion.
Oh my God.
Everybody does. Chill out.
God. I think that's a...
God, learn the little subtle nuances of religion.
Of life in
general. Get the
picture. Life in general, man. So stupid.
But you know it's not stupid? Elon taking over Twitter.
So awesome. I can't wait. I want him to reinstate people. I want him to reinstate Trump just because I want to see people freak out. I just do. Call that the chaotic neutral in
That
me.
would be the most liked tweet of all time.
He would have to say something iconic.
He would have to say something like, I'm back, bitches.
Or just something ridiculous, or he should come out with the election shit. He'd just be like the election was still fraud or something.
Yo, that'd be fucking
I'm the
hilarious.
one true president, and then all the MAGA people will be like, yes, King Trump, yes, bowing to him in the street, wearing fucking QAnon flags, yes,
he's
Trump.
going to save us. He's going to save us from the globalists.
Use martial law to declare yourself as the one true president. My grandmother still sends me shit on fucking Telegram about
Telegram?
Trump. Yes. She still sends me messages every fucking day. I never read them. I'm sorry, Grandma, if you're listening to this. I love you. But I'm not reading your crap about the elections fraud stuff. I don't care. It's so
We moved on. That was a topic for 2 months.
And look, I have my own opinions about the election, okay? I do. I think shit happened at 4 a.m. and I think that's weird. I think it's weird. And I think most elections are rigged anyway. I think we just...
I know certainly now, we don't know from now on.
Yeah, I don't trust them. I certainly don't trust them. And this was only my second election that I was voting in. I think some weird shit happened. But did you see Hillary Clinton came out with a video a couple days ago saying already that the 2024 election is being stolen by Republicans? Actively, as we speak, right-wing extremists are stealing the election.
I don't give a shit anymore.
I'm like, this is so stupid. Such political theater, dude.
Right or left, you all look the same now.
You're all a bunch of pieces of shit.
Pieces of rich fucking doo-doo dog shit.
Profiting off of taxpayer
Stocks
money.
stocks, information that you know. Just fuck all y'all.
You're just playing around with people's lives. You don't fucking care about anybody. You're just there to make a fucking paycheck and work there for 40, 50 years doing nothing. Nothing. Why aren't we in V for Vendetta?
I don't know, but at least we can talk shit about them now.
That's true. At least we have the freedom.
That's nice. The bird has been freed. For now.
We'll see what fucking Elon does with it. Well, that's all I got today.
You know, man, we're just going to be peering and looking at twits, seeing what goes down.
In the Twittosphere.
Seeing if World War III happens. I hope not.
I really hope not. I don't want that to happen. I don't want people to die. But I'm tired of our political leaders playing around with nuclear weapons, having a dick measuring contest.
Trillions of dollars being played around with.
You know, I was reading an article this morning about how money just doesn't fucking exist because it's not backed up by anything thanks to the Federal Reserve.
You know what else doesn't? Time.
Yeah, that's true. This is all an illusion.
Woo! That's all, folks.
Nothing is real and nothing matters.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That's not true. Lots of things matter. But also...
But really, you know, fuck it.
Also, like we said, YOLO. And just enjoy your time in the simulation while we still have it. Hopefully we're not just being human batteries with robots flying around. And
like in Matrix?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That would be a bummer, wouldn't it?
That would be a really big bummer.
Yeah, I feel like I'd feel the tubes in my throat. You know?
Think so?
I feel like it.
Really? How
I feel like I could outsmart those Lurlians.
How would you know?
I would know. I'm the one.
Oh, you're Neo.
I'm the one.
You're Neo? Are you going to do some cool Matrix
Mr.
moves?
Anderson. Yes. I'm gonna just look at fucking AOC and I'm just gonna say, no. I'm gonna take every...
You think AOC's a fucking robot?
She's an agent.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Bitch, she's not a robot. She's an agent. Which, I mean, they are robots. Well, they're the AI constructs that are inside the fucking Matrix, keeping everybody in check.
We're the Matrix, bro.
Pelosi, AOC, all those things. They're all a bunch of Agent Smiths. I've clocked it. Anyway, all of you guys have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you follow us and subscribe to everything. Even though nothing matters, just make sure you do it anyway. Make sure you follow us anyway.
It matters to us.
It matters
that
to
one
us.
thing matters to us, please.
Anyway, have a great night, y'all. Thanks for listening.
Hakuna Matata. Bye-bye.